Following CJ Nerf video is rated KTPA, kid tested, parent approved, and is intended for all audiences. Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the CJ Nerf channel and to today's D Dart Tempest fully auto Gatling gun blaster review. My friends, quick shout out before we get started to the wonderful people over at D Dart. They contacted me and asked if they could send this to me free of charge in exchange for an unbiased review for all of you. So I accepted, and here it is. So let's get into it. Special features of the Tempest. This is the battery door right here. Just undo this screw right here. Pull the door back. Pull out the tray. It holds 4 AAA batteries. Flip the selector switch to on. And then this is the trigger for actual operation. Now to load your Tempest, it's quite simple. When you have empty slots that are not up by this mechanism, just go ahead and slide them into the front part of the holders. But if you have an empty slot up here, what you need to do is you need to turn this, I don't know what you call this thing, but you need to turn this mechanism, and there's a ramp that goes up. You actually need to push that until it clicks. What it does is it pulls the pusher tube away from the actual platform, allowing you to rotate the blaster easily. If you do not do this, okay, and you just try to manually rotate the blaster, watch the darts. They're gonna start to shoot, okay? And then you get a jam like that. Dart compatibility is going to be one of the issues with this blaster. As you can see, the suction cup dart all the way on the left, which is the one that comes with the blaster, is considerably shorter than the Elite darts, Busby darts, the waffle heads, or the AccuStrike darts. Zuru X Shot, surprisingly, is almost basically the same size and fires really nicely through this platform. But will these other darts fire through this blaster? Let's check. As you can see when you put them in, they are a very tight fit up onto this little lip right here. It's actually wedging against them a little bit. We're gonna actually try to fire them anyway and see if we actually have any luck. Oh, as you can see, it wouldn't even turn. How about now? Nope. But let me try Busby Precision Pros, because they don't look to be rubbing as much. Ah, look at that. And finally, let's try Nerf Elite darts. I loaded half of the blaster with Elite darts. Watch what happens when you try to do more than a couple. Dart compatibility was interesting. As you could tell, like when I wanted to fire just like 1, 2, or 3 Nerf Elite darts, I had no problem. But the minute I loaded half of the blaster, the motors didn't have enough power to actually turn the drum. So it's pretty interesting. Busby Precision Pro darts, I could actually load the entire drum with the exception of about 5 darts and it would pull through. Now it did strain, so overall I wouldn't recommend doing that because it would actually put unnecessary wear and tear on your motors and make it work too hard, thus probably decreasing the life of this actual blaster. But it was interesting how like certain darts, like depending on how many I put in, would either work or not work. So honestly, the only darts I would say to put through this blaster are the Zuru X Shot or the ones that actually come with it. 50 feet to the fence, we fired the dark gray and light blue Zuru X Shot Darts, and we fired the suction cup darts. These are the darts that actually came with the blaster for max effective range. We fired one set in full auto, the other set in like semi-auto, and I got around anywhere from 30 to 35 feet. Then we went for max range with the light blue and yellow head Zuru X Shot Darts. That was the full auto we fired, and we were right around 30 to 35 feet for those. But when we did burst with the bright green Zuru X Shot Darts, we got out around 50, as you can see, 50 to about 53 with burst and arc fire. Overall, it did not reach the box claims of 72 feet. But you know what? For a wrist-style Gatling blaster that can go automatic with a 28-round capacity, not too bad. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am curious to know what your thoughts are so far on the D Dart Tempest. Do me a favor and share those in the comment section and voice your opinion. And my friends, if you have not checked out any of the episodes of my latest series, Nerf 101, where we go over each blaster line, click that card, pop it in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. It'll take you to that specific playlist. Now, on to my personal feelings about the Tempest. I gotta say, I love the creativity and the uniqueness of this blaster. I mean, having a wrist-powered, fully automatic, gauntlet-style blaster, man, that was really thinking outside the box, and I love what they did there. Now, when it comes to the power on the Tempest, it is going to be far below elite standards. We're looking at 47 feet per second out of the box. But when I had it on the outdoor range test and I did semi-auto with an arced fire, I did get it out to about 50 feet. When I did full auto, I was only getting between 30 and 40 feet. But if you just want to take this inside and have some fun around the house, that's pretty much all the range you're going to need unless you own a mansion. Now, I've got two areas, in my opinion, where this blaster is going to shine. One is the Nerf modding community. The unique design of this is going to make for some very interesting builds. And to all those talented modders out there that like to do rewiring of their blasters with LiPo batteries and changing the motors and everything and the flywheels, they're going to have a field day with this, and I am sure there are going to be some very interesting builds that come up over the course of the next year. And the second place I think this blaster is going to shine is with younger Nerfers. It's a simplistic design, super comfortable, and really easy to use. Now, what little Nerfer is not going to want to just grab this thing and run around spraying 25 darts? It's light, it's balanced, it's super comfortable, and with the simple flip of a switch and a pull of the trigger, they can shoot 28 darts downrange in a matter of seconds. Now, the one current drawback on this blaster is the ammo compatibility. So, if you're like me and you have tons of Zuru X Shot ammo laying around the house, well, you're covered with this blaster. If you don't, well, go out and invest in some, and you will be covered when it comes to the D Dart Tempest. My friends, that's going to wrap things up. I want to give a quick shout out and another thank you to the wonderful people over at D Dart for thinking of me and reaching out to me to review this product. Totally enjoyed it, and I know my son is going to love it going forward. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on the next